need to get a clap going because my man Cousin Oz can do the best MJ impression you have ever seen. Okay? So let's get this clap going, guys.
Hey! Go on. Go on. Let's go. Oh. Oh.
I can't move on his ride.
I got our boy Iowa Dave, Rob, a bunch of other people hanging out. Just enjoying a little trade action. GC, great curator. Oh, look at the cousins, Oz and Tony. Everybody having a good time. DJ's doing a good job. So we'll see if we can find some rare birds, some magic. All right, I got my guys Mark and Logan here. We just did a deal for the card I wanted to get from Rob. You know, I get that he was high, but I had to go venture out. So I got the triple auto bird, Dr. J magic, and a PSA 5 with a 10 auto. And all this, 5 cards and 600 with my guys Mark and Logan. So what was the thought behind, you know, all of our crunching the numbers here? How would you summarize it?
Some of this stuff's hard, like the that Garnett.
Yeah.
And Rodman is a tough card.
Yeah.
But we set up at local shows and we do Dallas every 2 months. And my basketball showcase is low. Like I need volume in it.
Right.
And this is perfect for that. There's 5 cards that are nice between $350 and $1,200, whatever they are.
Right.
So it's actually kind of what I need for inventory.
Okay. Are you guys father, son?
Yes.
Yep. So what's the dynamic like between you guys? Because you, Mark, you were consulting Logan. Logan was consulting you, and what's that dynamic?
Well, he's waiting for me to die so he can just have all of it. That's the
Our
plan.
dynamic is basically he's taught me everything I know. Our mindset is the exact same.
How do you feel like doing this together has improved your relationship as father-son?
Well, it's probably hurt our relationship with his mother.
She jealous?
No, she just doesn't like us spending a lot of money.
It's all about that. We're getting money here. We have to make sure she knows that.
Right.
No, honestly, it's awesome. And even my wife, we all went to Dallas last show. Like, it's really awesome. And for him, it's really, I think, taught more about business than anything I could have done in any other way. Because we're really grooming him to take over the real business after his singing career fails.
Wow. What's the real business?
Fresh cut flowers.
Oh, okay.
Every young boy's dream, sell fresh cut flowers.
And what do you think, Logan, about working with your dad and negotiating and stuff
I
like that?
love it, honestly. Like getting to go around places, just work. It for a hobby that he got me into young. I liked the sports cards before I actually liked the sports.
Okay.
That came after. It's been a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed doing it.
Well, thank you guys for sharing that story and helping me get a card I was looking for coming here. Thanks, Mark. Logan, appreciate it, guys. Saturday at the National, losing my voice. Yesterday was so great. The Wolfpack trade night, picking up that triple auto, the 1980 Topps, Bird Magic, Dr. J, all autographs, and then add that to the Larry Bird 1-of-1 flawless that I got. I've adopted this role of being the rookie of the Wolfpack, so I'm the guy who gets to go out on the errands and then come in clutch, you know, to make it easy on the older fellas. The good news is that the job pays really well. It's off the books. So just gonna grab these guys a coffee real quick, and then it's gonna be pizza time with the cousins.
What's going on, everybody? So we have a lunchtime deal with a special guest. We got Sean from Victory Investments. He's gonna witness, this guy's been like harassing me for this card, and I finally figured, you know what? It's nice to get cards into the right home. So we have the PSA 10, clear as day, Allen Iverson, Dunkin' Donuts. I believe it's a Pop 20. And so I've had this card for a little bit. And the People's Mailman, yeah, this belongs with him.
I agree. I was definitely jealous when Cousin Tony picked that up. So I really have been on his ass trying to get this card. And he's going to get me the Rob the Sports Card Therapist deal on it. A little sweet deal. So why not make it? Peak Quads, baby, in Chicago. Let's make it happen, sir.
So, same time.
Same time?
Bam, baby. There you go, sir. Thank you. Don't spend. I won't try to spend it all in one place. But,
Two bangers that I've been looking for. I would say Chicago has been a success. Love it.
Here with my man Gerald, Windy City _ sports cards. To my taste, Gerald, I think you have possibly the best showcase in this whole place.
I appreciate that, my man.
What's the story behind acquiring, I mean, these Jordan Limited logos and these logo men? How do you go about trying to do that?
Well, this is my, I would say 17th straight national. Collect what you like, follow your gut. Don't let anyone try to influence you on what to buy or how to buy. You know, but that's what I've pretty much stuck to, is following what I love and what I like to collect. It's paid off pretty well.
And what about your philosophy behind how you treat people? I mean, just since I've been standing here, you took the time to look at a little kid's Charles Barkley he was evaluating for 250 bucks.
Yeah.
You fist bumped 10 people since I've been here. How about the balance between having cards this expensive, but also maintaining the humility of treating people equally and with kindness?
That's just something I was grown up and how I've been my whole life. You treat the janitor the same way as the CEO.
That's
Whether
great.
they have $5 cards or $500,000 cards, it doesn't matter.
And what's your favorite card in any of these showcases? Would you say your personal favorite?
Probably the Babe Ruth cut.
Oh, wow.
Just because it's unique. I haven't owned many Babe Ruth cut autos. And it's just a real eye catcher.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here with my guy Andrew from St. Croix Cards, one of the nicest guys in the hobby. Set up here with Aaron from Slab Stocks. Andrew, you were just talking about the people in the hobby and, you know, the way you greet everybody, the way you support our podcast at Crosstown Cardboard. What's your philosophy as far as, you know, the way you treat people in the hobby?
Well, I think it's real simple. Like, everybody's here enjoying and loving cards, and whether it's football or basketball or baseball or soccer or F1, like, we're all here to enjoy a common purpose. So whether you're coming up and trying to buy a $10,000 card or a dollar card out of a box, we all get the same enjoyment out of it. And so if we can support people who are putting out great content, like Crosstown Cardboard, we got to support each other in whatever avenue we do, and just be kind to one another.
I love that. I love that attitude. What are some of the stories or some of the best unique interactions that you've had?
People who are, it's their first national, they're coming in from England, they're looking for soccer, and they're all looking to take it home with it. But what we find is, like, a lot of these people are collectors. Like, they are here to put these away for a long, long time. It's not something they're moving the next day. Like, they find cards, and I've been blown away by guys who come up, they see the sticker price, and they just say yes. They're like, yep, that's a good price, I'll take it for that. No haggle, no deal back and forth. It's just, it's phenomenal, you know, that they love that card so much that they're willing to pay sticker. And granted, we're close on comps, but still, it's great to see them just get what they want and what they came for.
All right, big man.
Hey,
Great
man.
to see you. Yeah.
Awesome.
I just got this notable nicknames Gronk from my guy Eric here at a National Treasures. Now, Eric, you have some unbelievable cards. I mean, you got 2 Wilt autos, you got a Babe Ruth, one-of-one cut auto with a piece of the jersey, and then you come over here and you got, you know, one-of-one Kaboom, Montana, Rice. How do you go about either searching for or buying such rare pieces like this?
Well, the Kabooms I picked up back in 2018, 2019, back before the Kaboom craze started.
Okay.
As far as Panini had the rewards packs, where there were 2 Kabooms per pack, and you just traded for reward points for them. So people were lining them on eBay for like $40 to $50 a pack, so I was plucking those.
Okay.
I probably ripped 150 to 160 packs just of the Kabooms. So that's why I accumulated so many of those. Then I just started picking up some of the older ones.
Okay, so you got the green ones from the reward points?
Well, actually, the green ones I purchased separately.
Okay.
But a lot of the like 2018 ones.
When you go about trying to move one of these super rare cards, how do you value something like that or put a sticker on it?
Most of the Kaboom people, there's a few, I'd say 15 to 20 specialized Kaboom collectors. So I'm actually in a Kaboom room on Instagram, and we pretty much just discuss it amongst ourselves, like values and stuff. So greens, we pretty much try to determine they're about 2.5 to 3 times the gold.
Okay.
So when you can find gold sales, that's when you can pretty much comp the green ones.
And you felt very comfortable sticking to your price, which I respect 100%. Right. Why do you feel comfortable on a card like this just to say, this is my price, and basically take it or leave it at that number?
You see sticker autos are, you know, they're everywhere. Everyone's got those, but it's the on-card stuff, the older stuff, plus the addition of the nickname on there. Just makes it an easy sale.
All right, my friend. Thanks, Eric.
All right, brother.
It's 4 o'clock on the last day of the National, Sunday, here in Rosemont, Illinois. And I've been here now for 5 days of the biggest card show in the country. I chose to wear my Bird Magic shirt for the last day today, and a few of my final pickups might relate to just that. I got a pair of the rookies in a PSA 7, the 1981 tops, one for Bird, one for Magic, and it goes nice with the 1980 that I picked up, the triple auto of those 2 fellas, including Dr. J. And I got this dual auto of my 2 guys here. Magic, back when he was on Michigan State, Larry back on Indiana State, the Sycamores, and the Showdown, the 79 NCAA Championship, Salt Lake City, Utah. And of course, that is still the most watched championship game of all time. I did not get it for this. I traded into it for about $1,000 value from the gentleman, and I traded a Bob Cousy auto and a Patrick Ewing auto straight up for this one. No sales in the past like 6 years. I think the last sale was 2017 for like 200 bucks. It's almost impossible to value, but now it's my second Bird Magic dual auto. Speaking of NCAA champs, Jordan Hawkins from that dominant UConn team, just figured pick that up for 10 bucks. Beast Mode, rookie National Treasures, the Reebok logo, numbered out of 10, 2007 NFL Players Rookie Premiere. So that's kind of cool. This one has a special connection because not only is it one of the best photos of a rookie card of all time of Tiger pointing at the ball as it goes in the hole, but also it put my boy Cousin Oz over the top with cash when I bought it from him to get his PSA 10 Allen Iverson Duncan Go Nuts from his cousin Tony. And that deal went down at the pizza shop, as I showed before. Another PC deal here, JJ Redick Draft Day Moments, rookie auto numbered out of 25. How about that patch from JJ? This is really cool because it's from the 2006 NBA draft. So literally the jersey he's holding here. It's the one on the card. So really cool to get that and add to my JJ Redick PC. And my final purchase was just straight cash for this white box 1-of-1, notable nicknames. Love that set. Rob Gronkowski, Gronk. You rarely see any inscriptions from Gronk. So really cool. So all these the last couple days to complement my earlier pickups. And really, really happy about some of these unique cards, PC cards, and just cool stuff. At the same time, people are breaking down their stuff, packing up inside the show. They're setting up outside the show. Look at these people just got their cards spread out, making some deals, trades, right outside the main national doors. And the show must go on. Here with my guy, roommate, now good friend, Ken. We've had some fun dinners together. Big Ken.
We spent days together now, man.
No, we're like this. So you can see they're tearing everything down behind us. Ken, you were set up as a dealer from Wednesday through Sunday. Yeah. What were some of the takeaways for you?
I mean, everybody you talk to, I met people from Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Italy. Just people come from all over the world, but it's just an amazing experience. Unbelievable how many people, how many listeners, my listeners, came, you know, to see, like people I don't even know, people I've never spoken to, just came up and said, I love the content, I love what you're doing, don't stop. I mean, that to me was just, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I had a similar thing, and the cousins had a similar thing, and Craig and Rob, and I even got a free card. Somebody came up and, remember that guy handed me the Ultimate Collection Jason Kidd autograph? Yeah. Just like, hey, I love what you're doing. Heard you're trying to collect this set.
Yeah. My listeners know I had a plan going into this. Bought quarterbacks. I started December, January, February, March, a little April, and put them all away. Just put them away in the closet, strong hands. And, you know, what happened was the comps on everything came up. And, you know, I was able to sell, and, you know, my case was getting wiped out every single day, just getting wiped out, because I was able to sell at great prices here and really capitalize on a plan that I put together that actually worked. Besides the football, the women's soccer was killing it here. I had Women of the Hobby. They came by. They saw I was selling women's soccer, WNBA cards. They blasted me out, right, and said to everybody, next thing you know, our people are coming up, and you're the guy with the women's stuff. And yeah, it was, and again, it's the hobby network. Right? It's the network, it's the people we meet.
And that's one of the biggest things I found about this show and the trade nights and the Burbank shows and some of the other destination shows, like I'd imagine Dallas is a similar way, is that you find these cards that you may never see before or again, that then not only do you see them, but a lot of times you're able to trade, you know, what you may not want as much anymore.
I never knew this card existed until this morning. I never knew there was a second version of this card.
You
know, so.
And I never knew that Larry Bird Flawless 1 of 1 existed. I never knew that dual auto, the college on the hardwood existed. And I was able to almost fully trade into both of those by putting yourself in this situation, this scenario of just being at a massive show.
So talk to me a little bit. I'm going to ask you the question. Now, talk to me a little bit about your technique on this, because it seems like every time you left the table with just a couple cards, you came back with these better cards, right? And talking about the deals you're getting, and they were great deals. So talk to me a little bit about your technique and how you do this.
Well, just seeing a card you like, which was very few. Sometimes I would make a note of it. Okay, I saw that card at booth 1300, whatever, next to Golden, and try to make a plan, and then maybe come back. And if they're open to trade, that was the first thing to ask. Are you open to trade? And then having a decent inventory of cards that other people might like.
That's important.
Showing it to them.
That's important to have great cards that people will like.
Another aspect of it too was just being nice and not forceful to strangers. I mean, the guy who I traded the Flawless Jordan, well, Jordan's his name, it wasn't a Flawless Jordan, then we'd be having a different conversation. The Flawless Bird that I got from Jordan, I had previously known him, but the gentleman I got the dual Magic Bird hardwood court autograph, never met him. He was going around talking to a few different people while I had the offer on the table of my Ewing and Kuzi trade for his. And I'm just waiting.
So here's dismissing you a little bit. Like,
well, no. He was
patient you were. Or?
Maybe if he had an ulterior motive. But he was going around to different people, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll get back to you. I'm sorry, I'll get back to you. Sounds like we're close." And I was just standing there for 5 minutes, perusing. You know, no rush. I mean, this is the card I want. And eventually, he's like, "You know what? We're close. You've been so nice this whole time. Just take it. Seems fair. I appreciate you waiting." So, and like you said with the Beckett guy, you offered him a couple Gatorades. He came over and paid full price for your card.
Yeah.
So it was a kindness, you know.
But you know, that's the same thing in life. If you can go out and you could be just a good person, I always say at the end, take care of yourselves and those around you, right? And everyone around you. If you just be nice to everybody around you and not expect anything back, things go well for you.
That's a good message to end on. Till next year.
Till next year.
All right.
So Cleveland.
That's right.
Peace.
The only way to finish off this trip is a trip to my own restaurant. One last thing is taking the fellas to the city.